And we're back.
And well, as you know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
True.
And so everybody on the quad has been going pink. I see a lot of sororities, you know, going pink. And I think it's important to, you know, stay healthy, stay regular with your doctor. As you know, I don't know if you know, Christina Applegate, she's an actress, married with children.
Oh, okay.
And last year, or the year before that, she had breast cancer. And unfortunately, she did have to remove both breasts. She had a double mastectomy. So now we're going to have a report by Jessica Garcia on Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Latinas.
October is the National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This year marks the 25th annual celebration of awareness and education. Organizations at Texas State have made efforts to promote awareness. Anyone that walks through the quad can't miss the display of pink. Pink material has been used to decorate the center of campus. Students are also offered a free pink ribbon to help further promote awareness and education.
Susan G. Komen usually has a presence on campus around this time just to inform students about information about breast cancer, make sure that they're doing their monthly self-exams and that sort of thing. Almost 200,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year, so they really need to be informed about getting their mammograms when they're supposed to, about doing self-breast exams, getting their clinical exams. Mammograms after the age of 40, clinical breast exams up until then are very important.
Students within campus were able to reflect on the meaning behind this nationwide acknowledgement.
My mom's stepmom actually had it. She was fighting with it for a long time, and she didn't tell anybody about it. I thought I had breast cancer, and then I went, got it checked out.
Breast cancer is the most common form of cancer in women. About 60% are getting tested compared to about 70% of non-Hispanic whites.
Breast cancer is a leading type of cancer in Hispanic women. There's actually less incidence among Hispanic women than non-Hispanic, so there's a little bit of luck in that sense. However, the Hispanic women seem to be, for whatever reason, less likely to access health care and go get mammograms and do self-breast exams and such. So they tend to find it at a little bit later stage of cancer, which means that the mortality rate tends to be a little bit higher percentage-wise in that sense, because they find it at a much later stage versus women who may get mammograms and do the clinical exams more often.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. Yet, since 1987, a 2% increase of screening has developed not only among women of age 40 or older, but even in women in their 20s and their 30s.
I know I have to. I'm scared.
It's really important that women do their self-examinations, even if you're embarrassed about it. I think it's really important that women do that so that they prevent from the tumor spreading or from the cancer progressing.
Do it. There's no harm in getting a breast examination here. Preventing or finding out early if you have it. So
it's so worth it, like just to know that you don't have it or that you do, and then you can get help for it.
8 out of 10 breast lumps are not cancerous. 70% of all breast cancers are found through breast self-exams. The good news is there are over 2 million breast cancer survivors alive in America today. Thanks to the increased awareness to educate the public about breast cancer, students within campus were able to reflect on the meaning behind this nationwide acknowledgement.
There's a big bike ride. It's called the Mama Jamma bike ride for breast cancer. We're going to ride in that.
Yes, there's a pink fire truck that'll be at the Embassy Suites. I believe it's October 21st. It's only there from, I think, 11 to 1 or 11 to 2, somewhere around there.
It's for Susan G. Komen.
You're raising money for it?
We're raising money for it.
And that'll be available for people to go to Embassy Suites and meet some of the firefighters that help with this program and see the pink fire truck and kind of do a little bit of remembrance for those that may have lost their lives to breast cancer.
Are you excited?
I am excited for it. It's going to be hard, but it's worth it. It's a good cause.
So be sure to come out and support Texas State's effort to promote awareness for breast cancer all month long. You too can be a part of the fight for the cure. With Latina Living, I'm Jessica Garcia.
So that was reporter Jessica Garcia, Abigail Moreno, and Marie. They all got together. Wasn't it great?
That was a beautiful package. I really liked it.
Not newsy. Well, okay, let's not talk about news packages. But anyways, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is a very important topic, especially since women don't check themselves. Sometimes you just need to feel a little bit.
You know, self-examination.
Yeah, I mean, later on in the show, we'll give some consejos, some tips on how to do that. But I have some statistics on Latinas and breast cancer. So breast cancer is a type of cancer where cells in the breast divide and grow without normal control, which is, I don't know much about science, so I can't talk much about that. But let's see. It occurs in about 1 in 3,000 pregnancies. Wow. That's all I could say for that. And for instance, just being a woman and getting older increases your chances of getting breast cancer. So that's pretty much just saying right now we're not at a very high chance.
But it's still important.
Yeah, even then we shouldn't throw it to the side as if it's not a big thing.
Exactly.
I know you were saying here at Texas State they're doing the pink out.
Yes, in fact, for homecoming week, which is coming up in 2 or 3 weeks, a lot of halls and organizations on a certain specific date want us to wear pink. And they also want to decorate the halls in pink and get everybody. I think I'm in Loud Crowd, and I heard we got an email out for one of the games on Saturday for the football game that it's a pink out. So they want everybody in Loud Crowd to wear pink.
So what are you gonna wear?
Pink.
Everything pink shorts,
pink, you know, little hat. But it's a really great way to show support for breast cancer.
And I'm glad that it's happening. I'm glad that everybody's like really into it. I saw this really cute T-shirt a few years ago. It was during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it said "Save the Tatas," and that's for everybody to wear. I mean, a guy would want to wear something like that.
So well, like they say, real men wear pink.
Yeah. Y'all hear that? So I guess we can talk about some more fun facts. An estimated 192,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer will occur among women in the U.S. during 2009. What do you think about that?
That is very scary, and I think we just need to be careful. We need to, you know, go to the doctor, get a monthly mammogram. Mammograms are really important.
Is it prevalent in your family? I don't think anybody in my family's ever.
Really?
I know that says a lot because you're supposed to look at
right. Yes, my family does. My grandma, my mom, they all get mammograms, and my aunts all do too. I know one year my aunt actually had a scare of breast cancer. Thank God it wasn't anything you know invasive or anything. But yes, they do get mammograms. It's something you know a must.
So I know you're a big TV fan. I remember an episode of Grey's Anatomy. It's funny I'm relating this TV, but one of the patients came in and she wanted to get
a mastectomy?
Yes, and she wanted to get everything down there taken out because it was...
Oh, I know it, yes, I remember.
And her husband was like, you're not going to be a woman anymore or anything.
The emasculating and stuff.
And what's so sad is that men don't realize how scary it can be.
Exactly. I know she had the cancer gene, and it was in her family. It was in her family. So I think that you got to consider, sometimes with men, they don't understand why women would be scared about this, but you got to consider the pros and the cons. And, you know, yes, it could be emasculating or, you know, they won't have specific, you know, but it's important. It's cancer. That's a main deal.
And another thing, she didn't even have cancer. It was just she was afraid that it could possibly happen.
I think that's the fear.
I know it's television, but still, I mean, it poses some serious issues that you have to think about as a woman. I know when I was watching, I was like, what would I do? I won't go on with that, but